Mavrogeanes of VBrick Systems. We're here at West Virginia Public Broadcasting, and I'm here with Bill Aker, who's the general manager of television here. Bill, pleasure to be here.
Nice to have you here in West Virginia.
Thank you very much. It's an absolutely beautiful state. Now, you've been doing some very innovative things with some of the VBrick technology, and I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about the motivation for deploying the technology the way that you have.
We're starting something, Rich, called the Legacy Project. Now, the idea and the term legacy refers to what legacy we leave future generations. So we decided that one of the things that we could accomplish, given the infrastructure of a great state network of fiber, was to create a town forum, if you will, to discuss issues that are common to the state from people across the different regions of the state. So we started the Legacy Project as a forum, town meeting, if you will, throughout the entire state. Our first shot out of the box is a 3-hour simulcast radio and television production, which will interconnect 10 different sites in the state. We looked at a lot of technology in order to get this done, and it's pretty much emerging technology that we were dealing with.
Sure.
And we decided on VBrick really for three primary reasons. One, as a public broadcast system, of course, the quantity of capital investment we can make is fairly small. So certainly the price of VBricks made this an issue and made the decision in favor of VBrick. Secondly, we found that there were some areas in West Virginia in trying to interconnect 10 sites that had fairly low bandwidth requirements. VBrick, far and beyond any other system we looked at, was able to handle that and give us a broadcast video and audio stream that we were able to utilize. And thirdly, I think one of the critical elements was with coordinated engineering staff. We simply didn't have enough people to be standing at each of these sites during the broadcast tweaking on this, right. And we found VBrick to be pretty much plug and play. Given those three elements, we're interconnecting 10 different sites, and someone in Wheeling can talk to someone in Welch, West Virginia, and we just feel like it's created a whole new era for us and a whole new mission.
You know, the technology enables that, and I was very impressed. We went through a rehearsal earlier today, and you know, obviously the broadcast quality video and what you guys have been doing, interconnecting all these 10 locations for a town meeting, is fascinating. And I think it's an industry first. I don't know of any other broadcast stations, certainly public television broadcast stations, who are doing what you're doing. How do you expect that to change things?
I think we're just at the tip of the iceberg, really. What we feel like we've done is find several different emerging technologies, ATM and the fiber network we have in the state, VBrick, digital video and audio, and we've merged those and tried to form an application that we think is central to our mission. Now, the opportunities in the future, once we've proven and we have proven that this system does work, are limitless and open only to the imagination. I've always had a dream that I would pull up to a service station in some far corner of West Virginia and be able to plug into a telephone and send live video and audio back and broadcast it to the entire state. We're not far from that point.
That's right. I think that's true. Tell me a little bit about the application that we're doing right now, the public town meeting. I understand that the public is invited into certain remote locations.
Yes.
And that the audience at these remote locations has two-way video and can interact with people here in the studio. How is that going to be used?
It's totally interactive, and thanks to VBrick, we'll be able to continue this effort in the future. With a minor capital investment, a person can walk into any of these 10 sites, courthouses, universities, schools at this point. We can do this with schools. And they'll be part of the studio, which is now the entire state. They can speak with somebody and ask questions, let's say, of the governor in Charleston, or if the president makes a visit at some time down the road to one of the colleges in the state. We can literally set up, without going to the expense of remote and satellite hookup and all of that sort of thing, set up a fiber feed and give his address to the complete state. Furthermore, we could also hook up citizens in another town, another part of the state, to ask questions.
Or even to each other.
Or even to each other.
Right.
It's an amazing interactive broadcast, and truly interactive broadcast. We've heard a lot about interactive broadcast, but it's very limited at this point and not really there. This is a real jump in innovation in my mind that gives us that potential.
So you've really taken and created a virtual studio that doesn't have any distance limitations.
There are no distance limitations, no topological limitations. As long as I can plug into something as low end as a 1.5 megabit line, I can get broadcast audio and video, simulcast radio, TV, send it anywhere in the state, anywhere within the cloud. It's a wonderful day that we're approaching here.
Now, the traditional way that a broadcaster might provide a remote video feed, I'll be driving along the highway and there might be some incident there, and you'll see the broadcast truck, right, with the satellite feeds and the news crew out there. I imagine that's expensive to roll a truck and to provide transponder space on the satellite or microwave. What's the approximate cost difference between what you're doing with some of the VBricks, and maybe you can include some of the cost of the wide area transport cost in that versus the more traditional approach? How does that break down?
Bottom line, to set up a system with 10 different sites in our state and do this kind of interactive studio production, first of all, assuming I could find the rentals for the satellite uplinks and the production studios at all of these sites, it's more than a 10-to-1 ratio of difference just given the rental for a one-time only use as opposed to buying and making the capital investment with VBricks and being able to do it whenever I want at no additional cost other than some minor operations.
So you pay for it once and you have it
You
forever.
bet.
There's no real reoccurring cost.
None except some minor operational cost. Drive up there, hook up the VBrick, matter of minutes, and we're ready to go live.
Well, this is absolutely exciting, and VBrick is just absolutely thrilled to be involved in this project. And I want to let you know that the company VBrick is going to contribute a couple of more VBricks to the project at no cost to you, just to help roll out the technology. And we look forward to a continued relationship and continue working with you.
Well, there is an element here. As most broadcasters know, we have to be digital by 2003, and we're on track to be there without any question. But as we reach that multicasting environment, and having the ability to take VBricks and create these town meetings in this way, or to deal with a virtual state network, one of our channels can be applied specifically to this as part of our mission, while another channel is carrying the typical public television broadcast.
Right.
So we're really seeing this as a growth into the digital television era. We expect to maintain that front-end approach in our innovative thinking and application, and certainly would encourage anybody to jump in and see what it offers them.
Fantastic. Well, Bill, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.